You are welcome again into this video. It's being your family coach, Bisi Adewale. Today, I will be telling you something very important. I call it 7 silent things that will destroy your marriage. 7 silent things. They are very quiet. You won't know they are there, and they've destroyed so many marriages around the world. And if you don't deal with them, they are ready to destroy your own marriage. Oh, don't say God forbid. Yes, God will forbid. But you yourself, you must forbid these 7 things. If you don't want your marriage to be destroyed. Number 1 is called carelessness. Carelessness. Carelessness is the biggest enemy of any marriage anywhere in the world. In fact, it's the number 1 killer of marriage. Are you careless? Oh, you say, no, I'm not careless. But let me ask you another question. Are you the same person your spouse married? In terms of your dressing, in terms of the way you think, in terms of the way you relate with your spouse? The answer is no. Most of the time, shortly after wedding, people do become careless. Careless in thinking about their spouse, careless in talking about their spouse, careless in dressing, careless in cooking, careless in relationship with God, careless in bonding, careless in romance, careless in sex. Anytime you see a marriage that is destroyed, don't look too far. Check. Somebody, at least one person, has been careless, and that person may be you. That is why when you become careful, you retrace your step and you check where you are, then your marriage is bound to come back alive. Number 2 is hardness of heart. Hardness of heart. Many people will just allow their heart to be hardened. When you were courting, when you were dating, your heart is so flexible, you miss each other, you love each other, you breathe the same air, but suddenly, because of offenses, bitterness, unforgiveness, your heart becomes hardened. That is the reason why at times your wife will be naked, you are not even moved toward her. Your husband even touches you, you don't even feel him again. The same man you marry, the same woman you marry, but hardness of heart. That is the beginning of strong hatred. When the heart is so hardened, a man or a woman can go ahead and kill the spouse because the heart is hardened. That is why deal with hardness of heart. Number 3 is ego. Ego. Many people love their egos more than their marriages. And these egos have destroyed so many marriages around the world. I will explain this ego better in the next point, which is pride of performance. Immediately, you begin to have pride of performance, which we call POP. Your marriage will be in trouble. You feel that you know it all. You feel you've learned enough. You feel you've known enough. You feel nobody should teach you. You feel I don't need a counselor. You feel I don't need to read any book about marriage again. You feel what else will anybody tell me after 25 years of marriage? You are already in POP. POP is already working upon your marriage. You know what they call POP? In the real sense of it, they normally call it plaster of Paris. If somebody is having a fracture, they will put plaster of Paris in the hand or in the leg, wherever there is a fracture. You will see the thing cannot move until POP is removed. Likewise in marriage, when you have pride of performance like a POP on you, you are cast in iron. You are cast in concrete. You can't change, you can't be moved, you can't be touched, and your marriage is going down the drain. Break the POP now. Humble yourself. Destroy that pride. Deal with your ego so that your marriage can restore and be the best. The next one is I am right mentality. I am right mentality is another powerful thing that destroys so many marriages. So many marriages. You are not always right. The reaction of your spouse may be wrong, but what about your own reaction? If you can just admit it and look yourself straight in the mirror, that marriage will come back alive. The next one is change you mentality. Change you mentality is another powerful hidden things that want to destroy your marriage. Please don't allow it. Most of the time you didn't say it out, but your reaction is showing it. Why do you put your shoe there? Why is your sock inside your shoe? Why are you serving my food like that? Why are you bathing this way? Why are you doing this? Why can't you close the door like this? Why can't you carry the plate like this? Why can't you? Why can't you? Why can't you? I think you should. I think you should know this. You are a mature man. You are an adult. You should know this. I think you should know this. And you begin to try to change your spouse, to put your spouse in your mode. This will bounce back because you can't change nobody. You can only change yourself. In fact, to even change your own personal habit is a battle. Talk less of now changing anybody. So, deal with change your mentality if you want a great marriage. Number 7 is the Olympic spirit. Olympic spirit is the spirit of competition, whereby your husband is about to buy a car, you didn't support him, so you are striving to buy a car. You even compete for the attention of the children in your career to make more money. Instead of complementing each other, you are competing with each other. No marriage can survive Olympic spirit. You know what they do in Olympic? They compete. But marriage is not an Olympic Games. You need to complement each other and work in union. Remember, these 7 things can destroy your marriage anytime. The carelessness, hardness of the heart, ego, pride of performance, POP, I am right mentality, change you mentality, Olympic mentality. Deal with them before they destroy your marriage. Thank you for listening to me. It's been Bisi, Adewale, your family coach.